Hi everyone, today's video is very highly requested. I'm going to be showing you today how I cover my acne, my dark spots, all that good stuff, and I've paired it with a nice clean pin-up inspired look. So let's jump right in, and I'm going to be starting with my face today as that is clearly the star of the show. First off is some moisturizer, and this one is special for acne prone skin. You definitely want to prime your face whether you're oily or dry. Then I'm going to start highlighting my face, and I'm using stick foundation from BlackUP, and I'm just tapping it on to the center of my face, under my eyes, forehead, down my nose and my chin. And I'm tapping that on with a beauty blender for maximum coverage, and my beauty blender is damp because that makes it easier to blend. I look crazy, I know, but I promise everything is going to come together. Now with another side of the beauty blender, I'm going to start tapping out the edges of my highlight just to blend it out and make it easier to blend what I apply next. Next is my own shade of foundation, and I'm using Mary Kay's medium cover foundation, and I'm going to apply that everywhere else. So anywhere on my face that doesn't have the highlight, it's going to get the Mary Kay. I really like this foundation, especially to wear in Nigeria. It gets a bad rap, but I feel that that's mainly because people buy fake. There's a lot of fake, guys. Know your supplier. Back with the first side of the beauty blender that I used before, I'm now going to start blending the places where the highlight meets my own shade. I also applied some foundation on my eyelids, very lightly though. My contour, or my first contour, is cream foundation from AJ Crimson. Ladies and gentlemen, this foundation right here is probably my favorite thing to use to highlight and contour. It's a dream to blend. It's so easy to blend. It's like blending butter. So I'm applying that around my hairline, down the sides of my nose like you saw before, and under my cheeks. Then with the beauty blender, back with the side I used to apply my own shade of foundation, I'm now going to go in and tap, 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 and blend everything out. Now you can use many beauty blenders to do your face, but ladies, there's a recession. You can use different sides of it, but if you're using different sides, just make sure you know what side you're using for light and what side you're using for dark. Now this step is completely optional. If you want to amplify your contour, especially if you're dark skinned like me, I'm now applying a black pigment. Yes, you heard me, it is black. I applied that to the very edges of my contour, especially around my hairline, and I'm going to blend that into the dark brown we applied before, and that's just going to make the dark brown even darker, so an even more obvious contour. Clearly, if you're light skinned, you're not going to use black, okay? Just use a dark brown. A lot of blending is going to go on. As you can tell, I'm wearing many different shades, which is fine, which turns out beautiful actually. You just need to make sure everything is well blended, so don't do this in a rush. Once everything is blended the way I want, I will start to set. So first I set my highlight, and I'm using no color powder from RCMA. If you follow me or watch my videos, you already know I love this powder. I love it because it literally has no color, so it doesn't interrupt with your blending at all. You end up with exactly the color of a highlight you had before you set it. It doesn't make it lighter, darker, ashy, none of that. It keeps the color as is. After I've set my highlights, I'm going to set my contour, and I'm using Black Radiance contour palette and the Bariats powder palette, and I'm just going over everywhere we blended the darker brown. So that's around my hairline, under my cheekbones, and down the sides of my nose. I like to do this, especially contouring my nose, with a larger brush, as it tends to give me a softer contour, so you don't end up with that harsh, here is my contour on my nose look. After the highlight and contour, now I'm going in with my own shade, and I'm going to apply this in between the highlight and contoured areas, and just to blend everything out. And once that's done, we move on to the eyes. First off, on my eyes, I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm going to keep them really soft for this look. So I'm filling them in with brow definer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is chocolate, so it's a lighter brown. Fill them in, brush them through, you already know this. I applied some foundation on my eyelids as well, and I'll set that with powder, and we can jump right in with shadows. The first eyeshadow is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this one is Blazing. It's a warm, almost orange brown, and that's going to be my transition color. So I'm just applying it really loosely in the outer crease. Then in with a darker brown, this time is Hot Chocolate, and I'm applying this one closer to the crease area and blending it into the Blazing. Blend, blend, blend. It doesn't have to be super sharp or anything. It just needs to be nicely blended. Then with a very tapered blending brush from Delium Tools, I'm now going to apply a black, but only in the outer corner of my crease, and then I'll blend that out to blend in with the two brown shadows that I applied earlier. Then on my eyelid, I'm applying Samael. This is another shadow from the Kat Von D Shade to Light eye palette, and I'm applying this all over my eyelid and creating a kind of full cut crease right above, right by my, right at the eye socket. Yes, that's what that is, because that's not my eyelid. Where above my eyelid, I intensified the crease a bit with the black, blended it again, then cleaned up my brows with the same cream foundation, tapped it in to blend it, and then I'll set it with a highlight, and I'm using highlight from City Color. To line my upper lash line, I'm using liquid liner from Jordana. I always start off with the wing and then build gradually to get what I want. Oh shoot! If you make a mistake like I did, just wipe it off with a dry piece of tissue and then go over it to get that nice clean line that you want. I'm going to line my waterline now with Kuddy Cosmetics Kajal pencil, and then I'll go over it with the same matte black shadow in my crease, which is Shax from the Kat Von D Shade to Light palette, and smudge that up. My lashes are Mink lashes from iDoll Boutique in Chanel. I love these lashes. Oh my god, they're like my favorite lashes in the world right now. Then some mascara to push my lashes into the falsies. I feel like I say that in every video. But yeah, some mascara. And this is what we've done on the eyes, guys. Wow. I love. Okay, moving on to the lips now. And we're going to keep the lips soft and nude as well. So I'm lining my lips with BlackUP 2-in-1 lip pencil in number 1, or is this number 3? Smack, blend that in, and then I'm going to fill my lips in with lipstick from Wet n Wild, and this one is Bariats. A lot of smacking going on, guys, to blend it in nicely. I also went over the brown, by the way, because I don't want the brown to actually stick out. I just wanted a darker rim for the pink. I topped up the lips with some gloss from LA Colors in Fresh. More smacking, and we're all done, guys. It's soft and clean with gorgeous lashes. This look is totally me, and I loved it. I hope you did too. More info and pictures on the blog. Catch you next week.